On January 10, 2025, history was made in a Manhattan courtroom. Donald Trump, the president-elect of the United States, stood accused and convicted. Never before had a sitting or incoming president faced criminal sentencing. The charges: 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. The nation watched, captivated and bewildered, as this unprecedented legal drama unfolded. The weight of the moment was palpable. Trump, a man accustomed to the gilded halls of power, found himself before a judge, his fate hanging in the balance. The world held its breath, wondering what consequences awaited a man who had so often seemed untouchable. The courtroom became a crucible, where the principles of justice and the complexities of American democracy were put to the test. The sentencing of Donald Trump was not just a legal proceeding, it was a cultural earthquake. It shattered the illusion of presidential immunity and served as a stark reminder that no one, not even the most powerful person in the land, is above the law. The verdict sent shockwaves through the country, dividing public opinion and igniting fierce debates about accountability, justice, and the future of American democracy. This historic event, unfolding in the early days of 2025, promised to cast a long shadow over Trump's impending presidency and the nation he was about to lead. The world watched, eager to see how this unprecedented chapter in American history would unfold. The sentencing of Donald Trump was not the end of the story, but rather the beginning of a new and uncertain chapter. The air crackled with anticipation as Judge Juan Merchan prepared to deliver the sentence. All eyes were on Trump, his face a mask of defiance and apprehension. The weight of the moment pressed down on the courtroom, a tangible reminder of the gravity of the situation. This was not just another sentencing, it was a pivotal moment in American history. Judge Merchan, known for his composure and fairness, addressed the court with measured words. He acknowledged the unique circumstances of the case, stating that it was no more special, unique, or extraordinary than any other. His words were a clear message. The rule of law applies equally to all, regardless of their position or power. The courtroom, hushed and expectant, hung on his every word. Trump received an unconditional discharge. No jail time, no fines, no probation. The conviction, however, stood. Judge Merchan's decision, while surprising to some, reflected a careful, balancing act. He acknowledged the seriousness of the crimes while avoiding any action that could be perceived as interfering with Trump's presidency. The courtroom remained silent as Judge Merchan concluded his remarks, wishing Trump Godspeed in his second term. The words hung in the air, heavy with irony and uncertainty. The sentencing was over, but its implications were just beginning to reverberate. The nation, and indeed the world, waited with bated breath to see what the future held. Trump, never one to shy away from the spotlight, met his sentence with a mixture of defiance and disbelief. His face, usually a canvas for a wide range of emotions, seemed frozen in a mask of indignation. The man who had built his career on projecting an image of invincibility now faced the reality of a criminal conviction. Throughout the proceedings, Trump appeared detached, as if the gravity of the situation had yet to fully sink in. He fidgeted in his seat, his gaze darting around the courtroom, seemingly unable to comprehend the reality before him. The man who had once commanded boardrooms and rallies now sat silently, his fate in the hands of others. The sentencing concluded, Trump wasted no time in making his feelings known. He took to social media, his preferred platform for pronouncements and diatribes, to denounce the trial as a terrible experience and a despicable charade. His words, laced with anger and resentment, did little to conceal the blow to his ego. Trump's reaction to the sentencing was a microcosm of his approach to challenges throughout his career: denial, deflection, and a steadfast refusal to accept responsibility. The question remained, would this strategy serve him well as he prepared to assume the presidency once more, this time with the stain of a criminal conviction? The sentencing of Donald Trump sent shockwaves through the legal community and beyond. sparking a heated debate about its implications for the justice system and public trust. Legal experts weighed in, offering diverse perspectives on the unprecedented event and its potential consequences. Marta Nelson, a respected legal scholar from the Vera Institute, noted the delicate balance Judge Merchan struck in his sentencing decision. By avoiding jail time or other punitive measures, the judge effectively acknowledged the extraordinary circumstances while upholding the principle of accountability. This nuanced approach, Nelson argued, was crucial in maintaining public confidence in the judicial system. Vinu Varghese, a prominent defense attorney, offered a different perspective. He pointed to the rarity of an unconditional discharge for a felony conviction, suggesting that it could be interpreted as leniency towards the powerful. Varghese argued that while the sentence might appease those seeking to avoid further political turmoil, it risked sending a message that the wealthy and well-connected are held to a different standard. The sentencing ignited a broader conversation about the delicate balance between justice and political stability. Some argued that the verdict, while unprecedented, demonstrated the strength of American democracy and the rule of law. Others expressed concern that the outcome could further erode public trust in institutions already under strain.